rivers may you cross, see mountains white and blue, but on your road, let's not forget the love I have for you.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Shadow of Mordor video walkthrough. This is the main mission entitled The Cure. As you can see from the heads up display, we have to clear all 3 search areas without triggering an alarm. This is a mission that I failed a few times when I was trying to do this. I couldn't honestly tell you why. It's one of those things where sometimes when I killed people with arrows, an orc would see it and the game would fail me. Other times, an orc would see it and the game wouldn't fail me. So, if you're having any issue here where randomly it's just like you fucked up and an alarm was triggered, I had the same. And I think sometimes it can just be unfortunate. It's just one of those things. The place I had the most trouble was with the one on the northern edge. Because I would kill them in sequence, everything would be going right, and I would not see any other orcs, there would be no red triangles on the radar, and it would just say an orc saw you. So, I had a few niggling problems here, a few teething problems, but I got through it, and it only took about 2 to 3 attempts, so I'm hoping you don't have any of those problems and you do it perfectly, because judging by some of the comments I get from some people, they do everything perfectly. But this can be done in any order, it's entirely up to you. Just be careful over here. If you enter this area, there's going to be a ton of ghouls that spawn. I chose to open up the nest there for the Caragor to do some ass kicking, and I opened both the nests. Usually, you can run away and do the other one while those Caragors kill everybody in that area. Every so often though, the Caragors will die and fail, and you'll have to come back. But sometimes, they'll literally do everything you need to do in that area of the map. It's a super useful strategy. But it looks like I'm going to overwatch, see what's happening. And every so often I'll see a straggler, I'll put him down with an arrow. Super effective. I do all of this with arrows, by the way. And it's really funny, there's one of the achievements is tied to doing the legendary upgrades for the weapons. I will not do a single one of those in this run, because as I've said, this is main missions only. But I did them afterwards. Look at that fucking chimney. My goodness. Looked like something out of paint. But one of the missions is to stealth execute with a dagger. And it's a dagger challenge. It wants you to stealth execute, and you can do it with the bow. And in a lot of games that would have failed you, because it's a stealth upgrade for the dagger. It wants you to use the dagger to do it. Yeah, I used the bow, did it perfectly, and boom, it was perfectly fine. So I thought that was really cool, that it enabled you to do whatever you wanted to get to the victory. And not a lot of games are that flexible with those kind of requirements. He looks like he's unique, that fella there. I think that's what that skull means, in fact. It does indeed. Not too sure exactly why it's gold. Maybe it's just because he's technically part of this group. I don't know. Here he goes, Luga Iron Arm. There's an accent over the U, so I'm not entirely sure how it wants you to pronounce that. Well, this guy's already got half life. He's susceptible to the execution moves, and I'm introducing him to every single one of them. And he's dead. So yeah, Luga didn't do so well, but he will always be remembered as the dude I shanked in this video. So, the only spot left now is the place that we left the Caragors to do most of the action, and of course I've told you that they do a really good job of cleaning it out, and on the recording run they're not cleaning it out very well, so we're going to have to go back over and put a few arrows in some stragglers. I'm going to use him as a shortcut, thank you very much. I'm going to brand him to get my arrows back. So if you watch the bottom left, you'll see the blue bars. There you go. And most overpowered thing in this game. Oh, a really fun and interesting fact here, folks. I thought I'd edited something wrong just then because the transition was so jumpy and it was like, whoa, what happened? We still had an objective to do. Turns out, I've trimmed a cutscene out there, and that's where the mission ended. After I did that brand, it skipped to a cutscene, and it put me just where you saw then at the end of the video. Turns out, the Caragors had literally just finished killing the people, and that's the end of the mission. So, as jarring as it looked, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. You take care now.